Hello. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Thursday's RPG Afternoons. I'm your host, Lord Orfeo, and today we'll be starting a new role-playing game from Spider's Studio called Faery, Legends of Avalon. But first, some standard announcements to allow other viewers the opportunity to join us for the show. As I said earlier, my name is Lord Orfeo. I stream 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the evening, and Saturdays through Sundays from 8 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock at night. 2 things to keep in mind about my stream times. 1. All stream times are for the Eastern U.S. time zone, so please do adjust accordingly. And 2, the end times to each of my streams may be extended. It really just depends upon my personal energy level and the level of enthusiasm for whatever it is that I happen to be streaming that day. Also of importance, do know that I stream something different for each and every day of the week. It's typically indie games on Mondays, retro games on Tuesdays, a just chatting stream on Wednesdays, role-playing games on Thursdays, AAA games for Fridays, horror games on Saturdays, and full-motion video games on Sundays. If any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I hope to see you again during the week. Now, with our announcements out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day. Again, we are here for RPG Afternoons, a stream day dedicated to role-playing games. So if that's what you're looking for, then stick around for what's in store. Today is Faery, Legends of Avalon from Spider's Studio. We must come to understand why this magic world is dying, and save the kingdom from certain dissolution. In this thrilling adventure, where our choices shape the story, we'll develop our character, his abilities and special powers, and his equipment through victorious battles and accomplished quests. So, let us get ready to dive in. Give me just a few moments while I alter the setup a bit, and we will dive into the game. Okay. We should be running. Let me check here. One more audio check. Sounds good. Sounds good. Audio check. Okay. Today's stream will be a somewhat short stream. We're going to... I know we started a bit late. I apologize for that. There were some technical issues at the beginning. This is our very time to be streaming well, not directly, but streaming from the PlayStation 3 system. So we have expanded our stream opportunities, and so this might be a bit rough, but we'll see. I will be reviewing the VOD later, and we'll continue working on it to improve our quality as time goes on. So, let us dive into Faery Legends of Avalon. Oh, also, before we start, yes, it's a short stream. Started about 10 or 15 minutes late. Again, that was due to technical issues. Apologies. We will be ending right on time at 6 o'clock in the evening, and that is because this evening at 7:30 my time, the video game awards are going to be airing, and that is going to be something that is hopefully a very awesome experience. I look forward to it each and every year, and unfortunately, this year I will not be able to co-stream. My technology is not quite up to snuff. Hopefully that will be remedied next year. But this year we are going to hop into someone else's stream. I believe it will be Life of Pre. And we'll stick around there for the pre-show and the entirety of the main show. So I just want to make sure I have time to sort of ready the environment, so to speak. So there's some things I have to fiddle with here after the stream. But after that, yes, we'll definitely be enjoying the video game awards in her stream. So let's dive on into Faery Legends of Avalon. I've had my eye on this role-playing game for a very long time. Since it first premiered on the PlayStation 3, I watched the trailers, I was enchanted, I played the demo, I beat the demo, really liked it. Never got a chance to picking up the actual game. Just this kind of screen here that you're looking at, the brown, with the sort of fantastical tower in the background, and the music that you hear playing reminds me a lot of Folklore, which was a PlayStation 3 exclusive, and to this day, it is one of favorite games on the PlayStation 3. It was never remastered, never ported. Might be on PC, I'm not sure, but absolutely fantastic game, and Faery kind of reminded me of that. And I never got around to picking up the actual game, and eventually I I got a PlayStation 4, was really enjoying that. Now the PlayStation 5 is out, and Sony made an announcement saying they were going to pull access to the PlayStation stores for PlayStation Portable, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation 3. And I knew that there was definitely some games on all of those that I still wanted to play, and so I very quickly started going through the different stores on each platform, and I came across Faery, and I said, no, I can't let this game escape. I have to pick it up. And so I put unlock license for it, and we are here. And so now, 2 console generations later, we are coming back to PlayStation 3 and Faery Legends of Avalon. Hopefully this adventure will be worth the wait. Let's begin. Okay. Why does it say friends? Loading friends lists. But why is my thing? What does it mean view the book? That's weird. I wonder if it means, like, if someone else has played the game, like how far in the story they got. Maybe that's what it means. Let's see what's here. How to play. Settings. Oh, beautiful! I didn't know we could do that with this game. There's a difficulty setting for an RPG? I mean, this is... Well, no, it's not even supposed to be an action RPG, I don't think. I think the combat is turn-based. Adjust combat difficulty level. Easy, medium, hard, on medium. I don't know exactly how loud this is for some of you. But we're going to leave master volume. Actually, we're going to crank master volume up right about there. Effects volume we're going to leave low, and music volume we're going to leave low. We're probably going to get louder voices because of this, which is fine. That's exactly what I want. And I think you might be able to more easily hear me with the music lower. So let's save. Yes. Alright, now what do we have here? Controls. Yes, teach us how to play. Motion control. This has motion controls? No way. Y-axis is normal. Good. Camera sensitivity. Okay, for now. It's fine. Use the X button to interact, respond, and select. Let's see here. Hold on. Use you're kind of holding the controller at an awkward angle. Use the right analog stick to rotate the camera and press in to zoom. Okay. Use the left analog stick for motion and to change section. Use R2 to move down. I'm guessing that means when you're flying. Use L2 to move up. Use square for back and cancel. Oh no, that's circle for back and cancel. Okay, X for interact, respond, and select. But triangle and square have no function. That's interesting. That's kind of an early PS3 game for you. And press start for the Faery book and select for the menu. Okay. I wonder why it says motion commands and not just commands. That's weird. Okay, save and exit. Well, no, we don't have to save. We didn't change anything. Oh, so I guess you can't try it. Never mind. Alright, how to play. Actually, just a moment. There's a fan on right above me. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but I'm going to try to turn it off. It's also a bit chilly. Okay, there we go. Much better. Ah, it's Slayer! Hello, Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Slayer asks, are you streaming the Game Awards? No, Slayer, I am not. Unfortunately, it's not quite strong enough to stream it this year. Hopefully, by next year's Game Awards, by then I'll have my my Valve Steam Deck, and then I'll be able to co-stream the Video Game Awards. But this year, no, I will not be. And Slayer says the audio is low. Is all of the audio low, or is it just my voice, or is it just the game? Alright. Audio's low. Try talking. I can always readjust the volume of the game. I'm lucky in that instance where I can go into the settings and I can shift the effects volume and music volume and the master volume, so that I have control over. So if the game's too quiet, I can make it louder. If it's my voice, that I'm not really sure what I can do. I perhaps could try to go back to OBS and increase volume over on that end, and then maybe drop volume in-game even more. But let me know what you think, Slayer. Is this a PS3 game? Yes, it is. Faery Legends of Avalon is on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Xbox One due to Xbox 360 backwards compatibility, and PC. But yes, I am streaming this from the PlayStation 3. The artwork and the music remind me quite a bit of folklore. That's what first got me interested in it. So how does it sound, Slayer? Is the game too quiet? Is the voice too quiet? Does it seem like things have adjusted? While Slayer is equipping his headset, we'll try to see how to play. Okay, how to play. Moving around in the fairy world. To fly to a location, you point the camera in the direction you want to go using the right analog stick. Then move using the left analog stick. Press and hold L to speed up. To fly higher or lower, use L2 and R2. Okay. Talking to characters. To speak with a character, simply approach them and press the X button. when the contextual message appears. In dialogues, you must choose your responses wisely. The characters you are speaking with will react accordingly. You can be hostile or friendly, with responses shown in red or blue text, respectively. To skip the next line of dialogue, simply press the circle button. Slayer says, I can hear you on the headphones, but do I sound too low on the headphones? Do I need to increase any sort of volume, whether it's my voice or the game or both? Combats. Plural combats. That's interesting. In combat, characters take turns fighting. Right, so it's turn-based. I remember that from demo. When it is your character's turn to fight, select your action with the left analog stick and confirm by pressing X. Then choose your target with the left analog stick and confirm again by pressing X. You may cancel an action by pressing circle, as long as it has not already begun. Slayer says, start the game so I can hear more. Alright. Let me get through the rest of this how to text here. Action bar. Above the action selection menu, there is an action bar. At the start of the game, you will have only one action point, but you will accumulate them as you go along. Each action you perform in combat costs a certain amount of action points. You must choose the list of actions you wish to perform, which in turn fills the action bar. Okay. Wounds and stasis. Enemies will take advantage of a group in stasis. They will attack and probably wound you. When your wounds reach a critical level and your life gauge on the right of the comm screen reaches 0, your character enters temporary stasis. The combat is lost and your group is transported to the nearest mirror. Oh, so you just get warped away. That's interesting. Healing. Keep a close eye on your life gauge. If it is too low, you will enter stasis and lose the combat. Go to the Objects section of your action menu to take a potion to heal yourself, or one of your companions. If you have acquired healing magic, or if Azil is in your group, you may also use the healing spell in your defensive magic menu to restore life points to the wounded in your group. Companions. Some characters you meet may become your companions if you help them. You must choose 2 companions to follow you and take part in combat, while the others wait at the world's portal. Different companions have different abilities. It's up to you to choose the companions that will best complement your skills. If you wish to change companions or get advice, just speak to them. They will assist you. That is, assuming they enjoy your company. Ex Libris. The Ex Libris page of your book can be used to allocate skill points earned through experience acquired in combat and successfully completed quests. To allocate a skill point, you must first select a body change. Each new body change costs 1 skill point. For some changes, you may need to have already reached a given level or made other changes. Some unlocked spells can then be used in combat. Others take effect permanently. Inventory. Throughout your journey, you will come upon new items of equipment. Some you will win as rewards. Others will be hidden in chests. You may wear 4 separate pieces of armor and carry 1 weapon. To access these features, just open your inventory tab, then switch items by selecting them in your equipment list. Different items have different purposes and levels of effectiveness. By wearing all 5 items in an equipment set, you double its bonus. Interesting. Okay. So you're rewarded for wearing all the same item. Maps. Each world has its own map. You may find them in your storybook. The maps show your current world, indicating the different places you have visited and characters you have met. Names of places and characters appear to the side. Use the left analog stick to scroll through and find a closer view on the map. My Tale Quest. The My Tale chapter in your book allows you to retrace your footsteps and recounts your adventures so far, the choices you have made and the actions you have taken. On the last page, you will see your completed quests and your actions in progress. To view the different stages of a quest, select it with the left analog stick and press X. On the quest information page, use the circle button to go back, or R1 and L1 to see the details of your previous or next quest. Your book's notebook tab lists all the characters you have met so far. Characters you have not yet encountered are shown as silhouettes. Alright. Here we go, Slayer. Jumping on in. We can't continue, so new character. First, select your character's gender. Male. Oh, you can rotate them. It's cool. You can do a 3D model of the character. Oh, wow. I didn't know it had this. We actually get to, like, customize the character. Alright, select a preset face. Ooh, that's kind of scary. I think in the demo that's the face I used from so many years ago. Actually, it might have been the default face. I don't remember having access to any of this stuff in the demo. Well, that's another scary one. I think I'll go with this one. Okay. Or choose your character's appearance. What? Oh. So you can either go with the preset or you can design them yourself. I got you, I got you. Face. Eyes. Wow, this is detailed. Makeup. Oh, this is so cool! So you could either go with the facial preset or you can design it completely on, like, exactly what you want. That is so cool. In that case, I don't want makeup. Makeup color. Would that even do anything? I didn't think so, because I have no makeup on. Eye color. Okay, I'm going to be honest here. I can barely tell what color the eyes are. Like, I can see a light shade, but it's not all that clear to me. If I can, I'd like to get a green. Looks like that might be black. Gray, brown. Kind of looks like aquamarine there. Can't really tell. It looks like it goes through a couple of shades of brown and red, and it just keeps cycling through. I've seen a lot of dark colors, but I really haven't seen like a green. Wait, is that a green? That kind of looks like a faded green. Wait, still going. That one's not too bad. That one's like a bronze. That's a bright green. Okay. Yeah, that's like a dark green. Really dark green. I want that one. Spacing. What is that? Oh! I guess like in the middle. Angle. Okay. Height. Is this still the eyes? This is still the eyes. This is a lot of customizability they give you. It's pretty cool. Size. Ooh, ooh, big eyes. Probably okay right there. Eyebrow shape. Kind of like that one. Let me see what else is available though. Yeah. Stick with that. Eyebrow height. Ooh. Prominence. I guess it means it's thickness? Oh no, it's protrusion head. That's weird. Okay. I'd say that looks pretty good. Jaw and cheeks. Cheek height. I actually like that one. Prominence. I'm not really noticing. Guess like that's okay. Wit. I feel like I'm making him look more human. At the start of this, he looked more like a, I guess more like a fairy. Jaw width. Round hollow cheeks. Oh, so you can have his face sunk in. Looks okay. Chin height. Chin prominence. I'm guessing it's like sticks out. Yep. Chin width. Ears. Angle. Oh, so stick out more. Interesting. Size. Oh my. Nose. Height. I did not know there was so much customization. Tip size. Tip direction. Oh, you can make it like, you could put a bend in it if you want to. Interesting. Tip height. Length. Bridge size. Bridge shape. Nostrils. Nostrils width. Mouth. Makeup color. Oh, he still does have makeup color, but just for his lips. Wow, there's a lot of different colors you can use. This is probably all the same colors that you could assign to the eyes. Yeah, I thought so. I kind of want that one. It looks like it matches cheeks. Upper lip size. Height. Lower lip size. Lower lip position. Oh, how far it sticks out. Hairstyles. We'll stay at this one. Hair and color presets. Wow, you can even separately adjust like the red, blue, and green. I'm going to do that. Contrast, brightness. We'll just pick a basic preset. I just want brown. Like a golden brown. That looks like a blonde. That looks brown or red? I think that's red. That looks either dark brown or black. That's gray. I guess that's sort of plain brownish. We'll go with that one. Saturation. Ah. Interesting. That's fine, I guess. Brightness. Contrast. I like that one. Okay. I think we have our design. Hey, it's Brandon. Brandon says, hey, yo, you on chat? How's everyone doing? Hello, Brandon. Doing well, thanks. Just getting ready to start up some Faery Legends of Avalon. I didn't know this game had so much customization to it. How are you doing today, Brandon? Confirm your choice. Yes. Finalize. Oh, we get to select a name too. All right. Perfect. Orfeo. Begin. Brandon says, I'm doing good. That's good, Brandon. Long ago, magic pervaded the world and fairies lived among men. They inspired countless tales and myths to an age of legends. Can you hear me okay, Brandon? From the Isle of Avalon, King Oberon reigned over a population as diverse as the dreams of men, and every land whirred with the sound of fairy wings. But man began to doubt the fairy kingdom, and little by little dismissed it as childish or demonic. Man eventually retreated into a daily routine in which magic had no place. So Oberon decided to remove his people to enclaves on the edges of the human world, and the fairies became no more to them than age-old memories existing in fairy tales and the works of poets and visionaries. But when the magic left the world, the fairy kingdoms began disappearing one by one, until one day when... Brennan says audio is okay? Okay. Slayer popped in earlier. He said that it sounded too low, but I wasn't sure if it meant my voice, the game, or both. Brandon, you excited for the game? Oh. Cutscene. You excited for the Game Awards today, Brandon? Oberon was right. The crystal broke open. Yes, and Orfeo has awakened. We must take him to the king. The king wishes to speak with him. Yes, the king awaits. But can he fly? I'm sure he can. You never forget how to fly, even after centuries of stasis. You must be right. All you have to do is direct your gaze where you want to go with the right analog stick, then advance with the left analog stick. I'm sure he'll make it. Go ahead, Marilu. I'll stay and keep company. When we catch up with you, then you may approach the king. Great. I'll wait for you halfway. Don't dilly-dally along the way. New quest, The Awakening. New stage, fly to Marilu. To move straight ahead, push the left analog stick forward. To change directions, use the right analog stick. Brandon says, yep, I'm ready for it, and I can finally have a chance to get Kina. It's on sale until Monday, December 13th, along with other games that are on sale. Oh, cool. I expect there to be some sort of Game of the Year award sales. Like, the Game of the Year awards are a really big deal. Sony and Microsoft both acknowledge that. It's not just an award show and a place to premiere world premiere trailers, but it's also a great opportunity for both Sony and Microsoft to drop some really cool sales. So maybe if there's like a trailer for the next installment in, oh, I don't know, Horizon Forbidden West, maybe someone will say, oh, also, we're going to have a playable demo of Horizon Forbidden West, and we're going to put Horizon Zero Dawn on sale again. We're going to take 20% off. And so I can see them doing stuff like that. But it is an exciting time. Okay, let's see here. I have had my eye on this game for a very long time, Brandon. I remember when I first got my PlayStation 3. This is what this is being streamed. And I played the demo to this when it first came out. And I had a lot of fun. I beat the demo. And I love the look of this game. I love the look of the world, how fantastical it is. Excuse me. And I always wanted to purchase it and play it. And I just never got around to it. I played some other PlayStation 3 games, and then eventually PlayStation 4 came out. I got that, and now the PlayStation 5 is out, and I kind of thought I'd never get around to ever buying this and playing it. And then what spurred me was Sony when they said, "Yeah, we're gonna shut down PlayStation 3 store," and I was like, "Wait a second, there are probably some games I want to buy on the PlayStation 3 store." So I rushed in, started browsing the store, and I'm like, oh, that's right, Faery Legends of Avalon. Went ahead and I plopped down, I think it was like $15, either 10, 15, to purchase the Unlock license. So now I have the game, and now I finally stream it on our RPG afternoons. What did I tell you? Of course he remembers. He flies like an eagle. You're right. Shall I go ahead of you? Yes. We'll carry on to the tower. There we shall brief you for your audience with the king. Here we go. New stage. Fly to the top of the tower. To fly faster, hold down L while you move. Whoa. What a pain. Looks like he's lost his way. Marilu is waiting for us up there. Oh, not be pleased. What did she say instructions were again? Oh yes, aim where you want to go using the right analog stick, then fly with L with the left analog stick. I hope he makes it. Folks always feel a little fuzzy when they first awaken from stasis. So I don't have free reign to go wherever I want to go yet. But it looks like soon we can see people look like goblins down there. I don't know if they're friendly or if they're enemies. We can see something on the beach there. We can see other houses in the distance. Eventually, we're going to be free to probably go wherever we want to go in this land. But it looks like this is just an island, but you can go anywhere. Any game where you can just fly from the very beginning is very attractive to me because it adds so much more freedom of movement. So I hope that eventually we'll be able to just land and walk. I hope we don't have to fly. I mean, I wouldn't see that being too big a detractor, but I like the idea of being able to toggle between just walking on land and flying through the sky. Resume, save. There we go. Let's take a look at this. Our stats. Ex Libris. Level 1. You have no experience. Characteristics. Life points 105. Action points 1. Initiative very low. Dodge low. Life points represent your character's health. When the gauge is high, your character has greater ability to cope with wounds. Or fear. Physical damage. Physical resistance. Fire, air, electricity, earth, and water. I guess those are different kinds of magic you can learn. Okay. Wings. Skill points. Oh, those are the different things I guess we can change on ourselves as we gain more skill points. We can change our wings, our tattoos. A tail, horns, an aura, antennae, tracks. I don't even know what tracks are, maybe feet. Inventory. Weapon, iron set. Increases the effectiveness of your physical attacks and poison. Bonus doubled if set completed. 2 of 5. Brennan says, I might also get Outriders, Biomutant, Psychonauts 2, or maybe Elders, not sure yet. Ah. I would be interested in Psychonauts 2. I saw my friend Champ do a Let's Play for probably, I would guess maybe a quarter of Psychonauts 1. And it's a game that I never intended to play. And I watched her play for it just because I like watching her do Let's Plays. And she got me interested to want to play the game. And then she stopped doing Let's Plays after she was like a quarter of the way through the game. And I'm like, no, I want to see the game. So now it's like, well, I guess I'll have to play it then. But she's me on it. So yeah, I think I'll like Psychonauts from watching her play, and that'll make me eventually want to pick up Psychonauts too. The other 2 games I really want that aren't out yet, I want to get, what are they? I already have Straight Up Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin on pre-order. But the other 2 games I want to get are Elden Ring and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm a Borderlands fan. You know, a Borderlands fan. So I'm looking forward to Tiny Tina eventually. And after we beat Faery Legends of Avalon, we're going to begin playing through the Souls games. We're going to stagger those with other RPGs. But after we beat this, we're moving on to Demon Souls for the PlayStation 3. So eventually, we're going to have to pick up Elden Ring just to finish off the Souls series, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands to finish off the Borderlands franchise. We have the clothing, and we have it. We just need iron bracelets, a headband, and boots. Okay. Maps. Avalon. Be discovered. Oh, they're all points to be discovered. So I guess there's 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 9, 10. There's 12 different locations on the map. Marilis and Marilu. Okay. My Tale. The Awakening. Get your bearings and present yourself to King Oberon. Fly to Marilu. Fly to the top of the tower. Notebook. Avalon. Character not yet discovered. Marilis and Marilu. Marilis and Marilu are twins. They are together at all times, and are usually in their own little world. They are Oberon's messengers. So it looks like there's a dozen characters to meet here in Avalon. We're also going to travel to Yggdrasil. I think that's from Norse mythology. Flying Dutchman, the ship, the pirate. City of Mirages. Ooh. So in total it looks like we're going to meet 50 different characters. Okay. Oh, I like that. It looks like if you don't touch the analog stick for a while, a little blue mist forms, showing you like, okay, go here. This is where you need to move to. Here we are, so close to King. You must remind him of the protocol, Marilu. I never really grasped all the intricacies of court etiquette. Our friend once knew it like the back of his hand, but we'd better go over the essentials so he does goblin of himself. What more can we expect after being in a slumber for so long? Regardless, where were we? Ah yes, to speak with someone, go up to them and press the X button. You might have several answers buzzing around your head, so choose the one you want with the analog stick and press X again to confirm. But won't the person just answer the same thing, whatever you say? Of course not. That's why you must choose your words carefully. If you are mean to someone, don't be surprised if they are mean back. Anyway, enough talk. The time has come to meet the king. Good luck. Yes, good luck. One last thing. If you're in the middle of a conversation and want to jump to the next sentence, just circle. See you soon. New stage. Speak to King Oberon. Is there any way we can slow down the text? I'm keeping up, but... I don't think there is. Okay. I would like to relax more while reading it, rather than just sort of through it as quickly as possible. Speak to Oberon. Orfeo, here you are us once again, awakened from your slumber. I am sorry to have interrupted your dreams, but I fear our need for you is grave. Let's see. Awakening? Orfeo, you obviously awakened from your slumber. I'm sorry to have interrupted your dreams, but I fear our need for you is grave. Awakening? How did you awake me from my slumber, and why? I summoned our magic of yore, and it was easy to break the stasis. If there had been other fairy folk asleep on Avalon, they too would have woken. Stasis? Do you not recall? You decided to leave us long, long ago. Ah, how memory plays such cruel tricks on us. when we are nestled in our own dreams. Leave you? Leave you? But I was imprisoned within it, asleep. You were not imprisoned. It was what we call stasis. Remember the wizard Merlin? Weird world, he too withdrew, except he withdrew to the world of men. Why do you need me? What happened? The magic of the world has been gradually fading. Perhaps you recall how, as you were falling asleep, the first signs of this weakening had already appeared. Ooh, I remember. I can lie. No, I'm not going to do that. No memory. It's all a blur. I recall nothing. The shock of the awakening was too sudden, no doubt. Come back. Anyway, the magic has now faded so much that only a few worlds remain. The worlds where legends were strongest. Negligence! Tell me more. That's terrifying. How do things stand today? The magic has sadly faded so drastically that the portals leading to these realms of legend have also disappeared. Only 3 remain, and they are fading fast. If we do not act, the Faery Kingdom will soon expire. And you did nothing? That sounds very accusatory. It's not read like a mean response, but it sounds accusatory. I'll choose the other option. Help. I suppose that is why you woke me. What can I do? You shall traverse the strongest hills to discover what has jeopardized these realms of legend so. But before doing so, you must gather companions for your journey. I could never send you alone. To do so would be folly. Do I look like I need a nanny? I'm surprised that's even an option. That's kind of funny. Companions? Who do you have in mind? I have no one in mind. It is up to you to find the beings most suited for your quest. Tour the island, talk with its folk, and find 2 fairies who would be willing to accompany you. Oh, okay. Very well. Very well. I shall form my team. Experience gained, T points. Ooh, what's in there? Speak to Avalon again. Have you found fairies to accompany and aid you in your quest? Questions. I have found no one yet, but I do have some questions for you. Speak. What do you wish to know? Stasis. Why was I in stasis in Crystal? What happened? Do you not recall? Memory plays tricks on us when we are cocooned within our own dreams. You chose to leave us long, long ago. Why? Why did I shut myself away like that? I know not. I suppose you too were weary of the world, and that your dreams brought you more beauty than life did. Many of us made the same choice back then. Questions. I have more questions for you. Speak. What do you wish to know? Avalon. What can you tell me about Avalon? Avalon is the center of the Fairy Kingdom and home to my court. It was once a fantastic island whose grandeur matched the power of its magic. Today, alas, little remains. Many of its inhabitants have left, no doubt devoured by the mists. Tell me more. All that remains is a scattering of houses, home sweet homes to a handful of survivors. There are also 3 mirrors which you shall have to traverse on the hilltop facing the tower. I have more questions for you. Speak. What do you wish to know? Mist. You spoke of a mist. What is it exactly? 'Tis true, when you left, the mist was but a vague idea, but now it has replaced the world's magic, threatening to kill all the fairy folk. Bit by bit it has devoured our kingdom. Some believe it is the manifestation of the sadness in the hearts of men. Questions. Well, actually, you asked him everything, so farewell. Farewell. The time has come to leave. Farewell. Can I land? I can't land. You have to fly. You don't have the option of walking. Or if you do, you don't have the option of walking on the king's floor. Oh. You have found Bracelets of Iron set and 2 light healing potions. Open your inventory to use new objects and view your potions. Open inventory. Bracelets. Oops. Select equipment. Oh, looks like there's 8 different kinds of items we can find. Iron bracelets. Oh, that's cool. You actually get to see them put on our wrists. Iron set increases the effectiveness of your physical attacks and poison. Bonus doubled if set complete. Increase all damage caused by your magic. Equip. Very cool. Weapon attack, cloak iron defense, bracelets iron magic. Potions. We have 2 light healing potions. A potion that restores the life points of all who ingest it. There's also medium healing potions, intense healing potions, a potion that restores life points to all who ingest it, reanimation elixir, an elixir that awakens from stasis all who ingest it, remedy, a remedy that removes all handcaps from those who ingest it, and Oberon's elixir, an elixir that awakens characters from stasis, restores all life points, and removes all handicaps from the entire team. Oh, so it's like a super, okay, like a super Phoenix down combined with a high potion. Alright. Let's get to explore the island. Now, I'm kind of curious. Open your book using Select and access My Tale. Here you find your list of active quests. We found 2 plays so far. King Oberon's Tower and Merus and Merilu. My Tale. Having just emerged from stasis, I was brought before His Majesty, King Oberon, who awoke me from a long slumber. He wanted me to help him save Avalon. Find a fairy willing to join you. Okay. Oh, that stayed all the way over in 50. Oh, first page. There we go. Oberon. Oberon is the king of the fairies, and lives at the top of the Tower of Avalon, where he once ruled with his queen, Titania. Oh. Oberon awoke me from stasis in the hope that I might save the fairy world from imminent destruction. I think Oberon likes me. He is very courteous to me. Meryl's and Marylou. Meryl's and Marylou are twins. They are together at all times, and are usually in their own little world. They are Oberon's messengers. They are the first fairies I saw when I awoke. They helped me through that difficult moment. I'm guessing this is like the mist that he spoke about that's devouring the kingdoms. So this is like your artificial barrier. This is probably the point where you can't fly beyond. Yep, it's stopping you from going any further. Can I go under the water? No. Okay. Whee! I like the texture work. The water looks okay. I mean, it's not like stellar, but it looks like it fits the theme, like the fantastical theme. I like the texture work on the rocks. Is this a snake inside of a nest? What is this? Oh, hello there. Hello, good friend. How are you today? I see smoke. I see many things. Where shall we go first? Let's go up. Up and away. Let's go towards the light. Oh, those are the fairies. Speak to Marylou. Hey, Meryls. There's our friend. The king has spoken to him. Yes, he has a mission to accomplish. It is said he shall save Avalon. Perhaps we should try to help him. Would you care for our assistance, my friend? Information. Yes, I wouldn't mind some answers. We're all ears. Avalon. What to tell me about the island? Avalon has existed since the dawn of time. It is the heart of the Faery kingdom. It is where Oberon of the elves holds court. In the age when magic reigned, humans were allowed to roam here. But man slowly turned his back on magic, and soon all that was left were the mirrors. Tell me more. Once there were mirrors all over. We used them to travel everywhere, but gradually they disappeared, and Avalon was cut off. Few are those who dwell here now, for many sought the old mirrors and ended up disappearing. Even the dragons left their cave, leaving only a handful of goblins. And other subjects. I have something else to ask. We're all ears. Companion. The king asked me to find companions to accompany me beyond the mirrors. Would you like to join me? What, us? We've never been too fond of the unknown, and anyway, we're much too small to be of any help. There's to be more fairy beings in Avalon who'd be delighted to go with you. Can you think of anyone, Marylou? Perhaps you should go see Aziel. She loves a good adventure. Great idea. I do believe the last time I saw her was at the beach, near the Goblin's Cave. You should go see her, Orfeo. Thanks. Thanks. I'll go take a look. Speak to Marylou? Can I choose the other one instead? Oh, I can. I can only speak to Marylou. I can't speak to Marylous. That's fine. Ah. In time we'll go. Or maybe I should visit them in a certain order. Like, maybe I should recruit my companions first, so that I have a steady battle party. And then I should try to tour the island. Like goblins with fish in the mouth. Experience gained 20 points. Stage complete. Find Aziel on the beach. Help! The goblins are attacking. Aziel. Are you Aziel? I was looking for you. Indeed, I am she, but presentations can wait. These goblins will tear me to pieces if you don't help me. How to fight. I will gladly help, but how do I fight? Come hither. I shall explain as we go along. Okay. Okay. You can say okay either way in like a rude tone or a helpful tone. That's funny. Or a friendly tone. Okay. Hang in there. I'm coming. Aziel loves you a bit more. Ooh. Nice. Now it's up to you to attack. Choose the action you want. Use the left analog stick to browse through the menus and confirm with X button, or cancel with circle. Every action costs a certain number of points, which are shown by stars next to the action name. Tell me more. For now, you have only one action point, but you will earn more later. Then can combine several swift actions or choose one slow, more powerful action. And as she's like explaining this to me, like the goblins are just kind of like hanging out waiting to do battle. That's cute. I also like how the wings are different. Like I have, it almost looks like angelic wings or like bird wings. And she has butterfly wings. Tell me more. The actions you select appear in the bar above the menu. For each action, you must choose a target, unless it is a group action. Okay. Your target appears highlighted. To change targets, use the left analog stick to confirm with X, or cancel with circle. When you have chosen all your actions and their target, validate one last time with X. The actions you selected will then be played out in sequence. If the battle seems either too easy or too hard, you may adjust the difficulty of the game any time from the settings menu. Pause, help, and options settings. Are you ready? It looks like explain again is me. Like, if I ask her to explain again, it's a friendly thing. I'll say it. Can you repeat your explanations? Okay, I'm just going to try to skip this. I thought for some reason if you like asked her again, we would somehow befriend even more. And I looked at the trophy earlier. There's no trophy for beating the game on easy, normal, or hard. So it really is your preference as to whether or not you want to play the game on whatever difficulty you want. I mean, I'm going to play it through. I'm going to try to play through the entire game on medium, on normal difficulty. But that's kind of cool. Like, if the game's too hard for you, and you're really just in it for the story and the exploration, you could drop difficulty to easy and just fun, and not have to worry so much about leveling up and, you know, everything else. Are you ready? Yes. Attack! Okay. Looks like I have no offensive or defensive magic yet. Position and objects. Young water goblins. Position. Oh, I can just defend, I guess. Objects. Light there too. Oh, those are my health potions. Okay. Attack. And standard attack. Oh, I see the highlights now. We'll attack the water goblin in front of her. Oh, that's her. So I control both characters. Oh, I see. Oh, she has like a magic wand. That's cool. Okay, now it's up to me. Attack. Attack. And same water goblin. And I guess I have like a magic bow. Oh! Oh, he smacked it with his fish. Oh! Ow! You've been hit. It is only a light wound. It will not stop you fighting. Tell me more. Pay attention for life gauge. When it looks too low, use an action to apply a healing potion. You will find your potion in the object column of your action menu. If by chance you fall during combat, all is not lost. As long as you have one companion standing, the fight will continue, especially if you ask them for a reanimation elixir. This will put you back on your feet in an instant. When you have several companions, you must pay attention to them during combat and heal them or reanimate them, just as you would for yourself. Now I must leave you to fight. Attack! This would make a really, really good starting RPG for someone who's like interested in the whole story, like aspect of RPGs, how they get like way deeper typically into like character and story and like character building and stories and stuff like that. This has a pretty good soundtrack so far. I like the graphics, and they really are holding your hand through the game, instructing you how to do everything. It's a very cool, magical looking world. And I also like how you can adjust difficulty settings. So, I mean, very few RPGs, from what I've seen, have difficulties that you can select between. It's either like normal or hard, and that's about it, you know, depending on the game. And if you want to kind of make it easy, you sort of can. You just have to do a ton of grinding to become OP, and then go back and you can kill all the enemies a lot easier. But the fact you can actually adjust difficulty, like, that's really neat. I like it a lot. Okay, Aziel, attack, standard, water goblin. I think this will finish him off. Yes! Alright, now we just have to finish off this guy. You should run, little man. We whacked her again. Oh, we keep going, okay. Looks like my bow is stronger than her wand. Victory is yours! Experience gained, 50 points. Experience status, 90 of 100. 10 experience remaining before the next level. Continue. Very cool. Thank you for helping me. You have a mean hand in battle. Idiot. My pleasure. I am pleased to have saved you from such a tricky situation, but how come those goblins attacked you? I have come to explore the Dragon's Cave. There may be objects inside that could save Avalon, but the place has been overrun with goblins, and they're not too pleased when others show up uninvited. Cave? This cave of which you speak, was it really the Dragon's Cave? Yes, the dragons once dwelled there, but they left when the magic faded, and now the cave is practically in ruins. I'm sure we can still find something interesting there. Do you wish to accompany me? Is it worth it? Okay. I'll come with you. Do you agree to accompany me on my own quest afterwards? I need companions to journey beyond the mirrors. With pleasure. I can't wait to go beyond the mirrors. Just standing by while the magic wanes drives me crazy. You can count on me. Perfect. Let's go. I helped Aziel when she was being attacked by a gang of goblins. She offered to help me in my quest. The Dragon's Cave. I want to kind of go around getting into more battles and continue to explore. There we go, notebook. Character 3, Aziel. Aziel is my first companion. Courageous and sometimes foolhardy, she is always ready for adventure. I think Aziel is genuinely very fond of me. Perhaps. I can hope. Oh, what is over here? Open. You have found Bracelets of Healing set and a reanimation elixir. Now, can I only equip myself with something, or can I also equip her? I think I can only equip myself. I think she always stays with her own stuff. Because she's part of my party now, but I can't change... Yeah, I can't. Healing. Increases the effectiveness of your healing spells. Oh, it's like green leaves wrapped around his wrists now. Oh, that's like a nice set. For now, I'll keep iron. Oh, those are the two fairies. I was wondering what that was. I wonder what happens to him if I talk to him again. Oh, guess not. Speak to Mustard Seed. Well, I'll be jiggered. You've awakened. You've been stasis ever since I was a toddler. It must be weird breathing this air and all, right? So now, what can I do for you? Questions. I wish to ask you some questions. Fire away, boss. Avalon. What can you tell me about the island? Ah, I can answer that. The island is where the king lives. Oh yeah, and us too. Although we're not as many as we used to be. Tell me more. And? There's that cheeky fawn, likes to chase the ladies, he does. He must be pretty glum now, seeing as there's no lady folk left. There's the fisherman who likes to woo the mermaids. Then there's the handsome pixies and trolls that you don't want to go messing with. Oh, not to forget the grumbling goblins in the dragon's cave. I think that's all I can ask. Yeah, that's it. I guess as we learn more, we can ask people more. I hope these aren't enemies. Speak to Tom. Don't come meddling in business, you. Scram! Oh, farewell. Very well. I shall go. Oh, speak to William. Don't come meddling, okay. This here. Speak to Arachne. Hello, I'm Arachne. Who are you? Present yourself. I'm Orfeo. I have only recently awoken from stasis. Pleased to meet you. What can I do for you? Questions. I do have a few questions. Go ahead. What can you tell me about the island? Oh, it's been pretty calm ever since the mirror shattered. A bit too calm, truth be told. Without the trolls' shenanigans and the pixies' pranks, we'd all get pretty bored, I reckon. Tell me, seeing as you're going on the mirrors, may I ask a favor of you? Favor? What can I do? I have heard tell of a wonderful weaver who inhabits the city of mirages. I would like to work on a sample of her cloth. Could you bring some back to me if you meet her? No. Sure. I'll try and find her when I go to the Scarab world, and I shall bring you the cloth. Farewell. I'm guessing she crafts like a special item, like a extra special piece of clothing that we use as a reward for the side quest. A fawn. I'm fond of fawns. Speak to Marcius. So, Orfeo, it's been a long time, huh? Not too shook up, I hope. A bit. Truth be told, I am a bit lost. I can't remember much about anyone or anything. That's funny. In the great likelihood you've forgotten who I am. I'm Marcius. I've been here for years and years, ever since the Arcadia mirror went down. If there's anything you need, I'd be only too happy to help. Well, in that case, could you answer a question or two for me? I'd be happy to help you, son, as long as I know the answer, that is. Avalon, what can you tell me about the island? Avalon is pretty calm, especially now that the mirrors are nearly all down. Before, when King Oberon shared court with Titania, there was always some storm in the air. But now the king spends most of his time stroking his beard and lamenting his lost kingdom. Tell me more. There are a few inhabitants left in the village. The old fisherman at the point, and them good-for-nothing goblins in Dragon's Cave. There are also trolls that come strolling in from time to time, always looking for trouble. But lately, things have been rather calm. Another question. Much obliged. May I ask you another question? Arcadia? Did you say Arcadia? Where is that? Ah, Arcadia, my boy, is an old fairy world, but it disappeared long ago. It was magnificent. You should have seen the trickling streams, the luxuriant trees, the nymphs. Oh, those nymphs! What a sight to behold! I shall always miss Arcadia. Tell me more. Sadly, men moved in and killed the band. I escaped and came here when my world went gray, engulfed by the mist. Who knows? Perhaps the old Arcadia mirror will work again someday. But I wouldn't give to hear the tinkling laughter of frolicking nymphs once more. Nymph laughter. What would you give me if I made that possible for you? Oh, I've got a few trinkets around here I could give you, but it's all a tall order. There are no nymphs left on Avalon. Too bad. Okay. I have ways and means. I'm sure I'll figure something. Okay. Rise again to the air. Let us see whom else we can speak with. Is that a plant? Or a character? Or that's a plant. Okay. Now that I know that there's... Well, there might be chests on the island. I don't know. I found 2 so far, but maybe there were rewards being to... Whoa, what was that? Maybe there are rewards for completing tasks. I'm not sure. I don't know if this game ever came to disc. This is running directly from my PlayStation 3's hard disk drive. I think wherever a beam of light comes up are characters that we can speak with. It seems that's the case. Oh, these are the shattered mirrors. And who are you? Bert. Is Ernie nearby? My brothers do make me sore for choosing science over war. Pity me, and help me save this life my kindred brutes do crave. He looks so sad that he hasn't even noticed me. Aw. He's a scholarly troll. He might be another one of our companions. This be a magical case. The sky covered by mist almost looks like a painting. Wonder how high we can go. Oh, it shot us off into a different direction. Okay. I thought so. It looks like the highest point we can fly up to is about the top of the roof of Oberon's tower. Yep. Now I wonder if there's anything attainable on any other floor of this tower. Aha! What do we here? You have found Boots of Earth set and a medium healing potion. Well, that's not iron, but I mean, I guess I'll take it. Increases the effectiveness of your earth spells. Increases your initiative. I guess it's better than nothing. Alright. Is that it for his tower? Yeah, it is. Okay. So perhaps there are other chests hidden around here, and I just have to do my best to find them. And this is a very craggy land. I mean, they could literally be anywhere. Here's one. Let's sparkle us up a little bit. Hey, Destroyer Chuck! Destroyer is here. Good afternoon, Destroyer Chuck. He says, banana. Are you eating a banana, Chuck? Have found an intense healing potion and, ooh, Oberon's elixir. Very nice. No. Chuck, I have good news for you. And that good news... Ah, here's a new location. That good news is that Destroyer Chuck says, I'm walking home late. Ah, where are you walking home from? Well, the good news is that for Tuesday's Retro Reminiscence stream, we sat down and we played through all of Shadowgate. We beat it in a single sitting. So that means this coming Tuesday, for our Retro Reminiscence Retro Game stream, we will be starting Blockman 1988, per your suggestion. Destroyer Chucks, my bus got a flat, so a different bus had to pick us up and take us home. Ah, I see, I see. Better late than never. It is good that you are finally on your way home. Speak to Braun the Fisherman. This game, Legends of Avalon, and is I would say not a very old game, but the game came out 2 console generations ago. I'm actually streaming it directly from the PlayStation 3. I believe this is also on the Xbox 360, on the Xbox One, because it is backwards compatible with this game, and on PC. And I've had my eye on it for a very long time, and I thought I'd finally give it a go for our Thursday RPG afternoons. And so far it's going quite well. And even though we've been streaming now for almost 2 hours, I feel like we've barely begun, really. We're just sort of exploring the initial world map and talking to people. Well, I never. A visitor. Hello there. New on the island, are we? I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. Hello. Hello, I'm Orfeo. I was in stasis in a crystal on the island and have just been awakened. Ah, the sleeping crystal boy, huh? Golden slumber kiss your eyes, smiles await you when you rise. Sorry. Ha. Anything you wish to talk about? Questions. Can I ask you a few questions? Sure. What do you want to know? Avalon. What can you tell me about the island? Well, I know it's an island. 4 sides, water all around. That's good enough for me. Is that all you have to say? There's probably more, but I'm sure others are better qualified than I to tell you the ins and outs of Avalon. Alright. Can I ask you something else? Sure. What do you want to know? Arcadia. Have you ever been to Arcadia? Arcadia? No, never had the chance. My friend the mermaid told me about it once. Sounds like a wonderful place. That's all. Goodbye. So I guess now that someone talked to us about Arcadia, now we can ask around about Arcadia. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet his friend, the mermaid. Oh, there's it's drawing us into that cave over there. It's the Dragon's Cave. Want to see? I feel like there has to be more chests around here. Ah, there we go. Unless that's one I just opened. Oh, that's one I just opened. Never mind. Oh, I think I might have just got myself turned around. No, okay, that's where I came from before. This is this guy with the mirrors on the hill. Oh. What do we have over here? Speak to Chugflea. Bless you. Hello, hello, a new face? And like they say, a new face is as good as holiday. So where did you pop up from? You didn't come through the same mirror that swallowed my cousin, did you? Awakening. I am freshly awakened from stasis. I was enclosed in a crystal not far from here. Oh, it was you! Amazing! So, tell me, just how do you feel now? Fair to good, but what I need right now is some help. Be my guest! What can I do for you? If you could answer a few questions. What do you want to know? Avalon. Hey! Avalon is a small island, but size ain't everything. 'Cause that's where the king lives. Slap bang in the heart of his kingdom. Before the mist came down, hordes of fairy folk lived around these parts. But when the mist spreadeth, the hordes of buzzeth off. right through the mirrors, into the other worlds, never to be seen again, mostly. Hence the current shortage folk around these parts. Thanks. Can I ask you something else? You want to know? Arcadia. Have you been to Arcadia? Arcadia? Never heard of the place. Sorry. Cousin. You mentioned your cousin, who left for another world. You've heard no news from him at all? No, but seeing as we're on the subject, you wouldn't mind having a look for him, do you? You know, when you go mirror jumping, it'd be so good to hear from him. Even a postcard would do the trick. No. Okay. I'll try and find him. Don't you worry. Thank you, kind sir. You're one in a million. It breaks my heart not knowing what happened to him, or whether he's even still alive. I did love him so. I am pleased to be of service. Farewell. I thought he might join me. Gets over his cold. Oh, a chest. You found 2 reanimation elixirs and another Oberon's elixir. Very good. Ooh, I just had an idea. I need a notebook to see if I've met everyone here. Arachne. Arachne the seamstress. Once upon a time, Arachne was very beautiful, but having challenged a goddess to a test of weaving skills, she lost and was transformed into a spider, a form she suffered for years. All the time, it is wise to avoid mentioning anything about weaving to her. These days, she's a seamstress and happy with her lot. Mustard seed. Mustard seed is on. He even appears in the company of our king in a poem written by man, by the name of Shakespeare, I believe. Interesting. Chugflee. Chugflee has a nervous disposition, and adventure doesn't seem to be his cup of tea. Braun the Fisherman. Braun the Fisherman spends most of his days alone at the tip of the island catching fish. Once upon a time, he had a hand in the quest for the Holy Grail. Really? It is said that he hosted 2 of Arthur's knights, but all that is far, far in the distant past. And today, Manon the mermaid is his only friend. Ah. Marcius. Marcius comes from Arcadia, one of Faery's many worlds. He is highly nostalgic for his homeland, where he would spend days on end frolicking with the nymphs. It seems at one point he got into trouble with a god about some musical issue. As has always been kind and helpful, we managed to recreate the sound of nymphs' laughter for him. This made him very happy. We haven't done that yet. William. William is a real brute. It is said that he was once turned into stone, along with his brothers, in the days when he reigned supreme in the Middlelands. Unlike his brother, Bert, he didn't learn his lesson, and violence remains his only mode of expression. Oh, that's cool. So William is supposed to be, I guess, one of the trolls from Middle-earth, as in from, like, the Lord of the Rings stories. That's cool. Marcius, I don't know his myth. Or Chugfleas, or Bronze. I mean, I know of the Holy Grail myths. I've read the Legends of Charlemagne. But I don't remember Brawn. Mustard Seed I don't remember, but I've never read all the works of shit. I've read a few, but not all of them. Aziel, Arachne. Something changed. Interesting. So sometimes these can update, I guess, as you go through them. Oh, that's funny. I think that's a mistake. So if I go left, back, if I go to 3 and then go back to page 1, you see this. If I try to go to page 0, then it glitches. That's interesting. But I'm missing 2 characters. Character 5 and character 10. And character 12. The others from Yggdrasil. I'm guessing maybe one of the characters is the mermaid. One is Bert. We haven't spoken to him yet. We tried, but he wouldn't answer us. Another one's probably the mermaid. I don't know who the third would be. Maybe it's someone we meet in the cave. I would guess we meet the mermaid in the cave, though. But before we go inside... Oh, that's our shadow. What was that? Are you hiding a chest underneath you? Hey, it's a piece of paper. Ah! What is that? I just don't know that that's there. Maybe later on we'll have the opportunity to see what's going on with that. Let's go talk to some characters again, see if they can tell us anything. Hello again. Looking for info from old Marcius? I'm always ready and willing to lend a hand. Guess we can't ask him anything new. Just occurred to me that there might be something, there might be more chests hidden around the houses, because, what was that? Oh, was I just too close to him? I thought it said something when I got close to the house, like you can open the door and go in. I was like, what? We can do that? I bet another one is Tom, the other troll. They just don't want to talk to us yet. Where'd she go? Arachne was up here. Oh, she's over there. Awesome spot. Arcadia. Do you know anything about Arcadia? The land where Marcius comes from? He often speaks of Arcadia. If you want to find out more, I suggest you talk to him. Thanks. See you soon. Let's talk to our fairy pals. Maybe I can even talk to King Oberon before I completely leave. You know what? No? I guess I can't ask everyone about a topic that I come across. Arcadia. Have you already been to Arcadia? No? You want to see Marcius or what? No. Want to see Marcius are too dangerous. Oh, I guess I can't speak to her, can I? Thought about that. No, I guess not. Okay. Not anything like right above the cave, is there? Alright, just checking. Enter. We must guard now. The place is truly infested with goblins. Considering the welcome they have already given us, I doubt they'll let us visit without making their presence felt. Coward! We can choose to be so rude if we want to. Caution. We must err on the side of caution. They must not take us by surprise. New stage. Passage the treasure. Experience gained 20 points. You have gained experience. Experience gained 20. Experience status 10 of 210. 200 experience points remaining before the next level. Continue. You have reached level 2. Skill points +1. Maximum action points +5. Oh, sorry. Hit the microphone there. Alright. We can use to metamorphosize our upper wings. Select metamorphosis. So it looks like right now we're still rocking bird wings. It says toward. Maybe we're not working. We don't have any kind of special wings at all. Let me see here. Bird, tornado. Our tornado swoops over an enemy, causing air damage. The enemy may be stunned for 1 action point. Oh, so it's like a special ability we can use. Tornado swoops over, so it's like a wind ability. Causing air damage. The enemy may be stunned for 1 action point. Or Butterfly Lightning Discharge. The targeted enemy receives an electrified charge, causing electric damage, with high chances of fatality. Whoa. So there's a high chance we can kill them. Dragonfly Wings. Fireball. The enemy is struck by a ball of fire, causing earth damage, and a blaze that lasts 2 rounds. So it sounds like Tornado deals a bit of damage and has the possibility of stunning the enemy. So it's both offensive and defensive at the same time. Butterfly Wings and lightning damage sounds like it's just pure damage. It's the hardest hitting ability that you have, or that you can get. And then Dragonfly Wings sounds like it probably deals less damage than lightning, but it also has a blaze that lasts for 2 rounds. I'm going to guess that the ball of fire plus the blaze that lasts 2 rounds probably deals more damage than the lightning discharge from the butterflies. It's just you get a whole bunch of damage from lightning all at once, whereas the Dragonfly Wings you have to sort of spread out the damage. So in probably with a boss fight, I'm guessing the Dragonfly Wings would be better. Against like standard enemies, the Butterfly Wings are probably better. I kind of like the idea of the Dragonfly Wings. Really more for the look. But whatever. Skill Throw. The enemy is struck by a ball of fire, causing earth damage and a blaze that lasts rounds. I wonder how high you have to get to unlock everything. I have offensive magic now. Oh, she has lightning discharge magic for Butterfly Wings. And now I have offensive magic for the Fireball. That's pretty cool, I like that. Now I wonder if our health resets after every battle or not. They reset after the last battle, but that could just be because it was a story-based battle. And not necessarily because it was just like a random battle, like a dungeon battle or something. I don't know. But it'll be fine with normal attacks. I also don't know if... it doesn't look like we have MP, like mana. It looks like we can just use magic endlessly. Let's give it a try. Lightning Discharge. Oh, that only did 9 damage. I guess he somehow is able to defend from lightning magic. Let's try a fireball. Oh, I can just hit triangle to end my turn and just let him burn. End. End. And it wore off. Okay. Attack. Victory is yours! Experience gained 50. Nice. 150 for the next level. You have a Headband of Iron set, a couple of light healing potions, and 3 reanimation elixirs. Nice. Headband. Iron. Increases the effectiveness of your physical attacks and poison. It keeps saying poison, but I don't have access to anything poisonous. At least not yet. Reduce all damage you receive from magic. Okay. Increases your initiative. I wonder how open or linear this cave is. Crabs? Crabs, and they do not seem pleased with our presence here. There's no pleasing anyone in this place. You scared. Strategy? It would seem you have already encountered them. Do you know how to defeat them? I have already fought crabs on the beach, but they mostly beat me. With their shells, my arrows cannot harm them. Magic. Have you tried magic? Perhaps their shells are only for show. You may be right. They have natural defenses, but they must also have some kind of weakness. Plus, I have a magic attack up my sleeve. Let's go. Let's try it out. We see what those crabs are made of. It seems like lightning magic would work well against water-based creatures. That was also kind of like why I was questioning whether or not it really should use a fire. Lightning should work well against pretty much everything, except for like earth-based creatures, which should be weak against fire. But I guess now we have 2 reasons to discover, so... Alright, for Aziel, offensive magic, lightning discharge. Oh, critical hit, very effective. And I don't think my fire magic is going to do much against water-based creatures, so I'll normally attack or fail. Arrow. Oh, that didn't do well. Try that again. Offensive magic, lightning dish. He's almost dead. Let's see how my magic does. Fireball. Fireball. Oh, it's highly effective. Oh, and our health reset. So it resets after each battle. This is like an easier RPG. This is really built for beginners. That's pretty cool. Alright then. You have like unlimited magic. Lightning Discharge. Nice. And Fireball. Lightning. Yes! Victory is yours! Experience gained 70. 80 points remaining before the next level up. They sound like Pokemon. Not bad. Okay. The goblins actually deal more damage. It's just the crab has higher defense. Offensive magic, lightning. Offensive magic, fireball. Attack. And attack. Yes! The crab died from the fire. I thought he would. Awesome. Attack. One to go. Attack. Looks like she's shooting like thorns out of her wand. That's kind of... Victory is yours! 85 experience gained. 316 before next level up. Oh, so we leveled up now. Cool. You have reached level 3. Skills +1. Maximum action points +5. Action points +1. Not quite sure what that means, but okay. Oh, skill points. You can create something again. That's what that means. Level required 4. You cannot improve this skill yet. Interesting. So once you choose a set of wings, you're stuck with them. You can't go back. You can't unmetamorphosize it. At least so far as I know. Tattoos. Head. Power or life endurance. All attacks are more powerful and their damage is increased. Oh, it's like a spear tattoo on his cheek. Or life. Endurance. Increases maximum life. I'd probably go with power. But let me see what else we can choose. That's a head tattoo. We can also choose horns. Interesting. Ram horns. Launches a projectile at all enemies who suffer physical damage. Oh, I think action... No, I don't know what that means, really. Or tracks. What's a track? Earth rock. A rock is projected at an enemy and lowering their defenses for the next attack. So damage and debuff. Okay. Or ice missile. An ice missile strikes an enemy, causing water damage, as well as possibly weakening their next attack. Ah. So Earth Rock is damage plus a debuff to their defense. Ice Missile is damage plus a debuff to their next attack. Interesting. Not really sure here. Actually, I probably am sure. I would probably go Earth Rock. I prefer ice as an element to attack because it's like one of the cheapest elements you can ever attack with, because it typically hurts your enemy and then it either immobilizes them for a certain period of time, or it makes it so they can't do much, like it slows them down or just stops their actions completely. But it doesn't look it does that in this game. It just acts as a debuff towards their attack. So if that's all it does, then I'd rather go with Earth to maximize how much damage my characters deal. But I don't know what it means by lowers their defenses for the next attack. So does that mean... I guess that probably means for whoever attacks after me. So whomever attacks after me would deal more damage. Or I lower the enemy's attack of whomever he decides to attack. We're going to hold off on these right now. I don't know if it's the ram horns. It says actions 2 stars. I don't know if that means like if that's how powerful the move is, or if that means that turns it would take to use that move. Like when I select ram horns and then just basically have to wait until a second turn and then he performs the move. Because if that's the case, then it's not always useful. It's only really useful if there's like 3 or more enemies on screen. Otherwise, it's not all that useful. Now, if he does it instantly, then depending on how much damage it deals, it can be very useful. I guess we'll wait on that. I wish I knew though. Once you level up again, we can equip an aura. There's nothing in here to tell me to answer that question. Arachne, Chugfleet, the Dragon's Cave, Brawn Fisherman, Marcius, Mustard Seed. There's 4 locations that haven't been discovered yet. That's interesting. Pass through the cave to reach the treasure. Oh wait, I totally forgot to... Action bar. Above the action selection, there is an action bar. At the start of the game, you have only 1 action point, but you will accumulate them as you go along. Each action you perform in combat costs a certain amount of action points. Just choose the list of actions you wish to perform, which in turn fills the action bar. Well, let's open the chest first. You have found a light healing potion and a couple of medium healing potions. Okay. I guess I'll go with this one. All attacks are more powerful and their damage increase. So it doesn't matter if it's a normal attack or if it's a magic attack. It says all. So I guess I go with this one. Face tattoo, power. All attacks are more powerful, which is increased. Okay. Looks like I can upgrade that 2 more times. Ah, this is a short first cave. That's right, I remember now. Because it said this RPG was really short, like it was supposed to be 10 hours long. Which probably means it's going to take us like 20 hours to 30 hours to get through it. Because I tend to play games pretty slowly. What have we here? You now have 2 action points. You can launch 2 attacks per round, or more powerful attacks that use up 2 action points once you have learned how. Ah, so that's what that means. So if I had like a ram horn, I could choose to launch that and it would launch immediately. So that is pretty helpful. But that's all I could do that turn. Or now that I have 2 action points, I can launch 2 smaller or weaker attacks back to back. So if that's the case, then the next move I want to unlock most likely is going to be the ram horns. Okay. What do you suggest? Should I attack twice, or focus my actions on landing a strong spell? Each combat is different according to the situation and type enemy. It's up to you to find the right combination. Attack! A goblin, small crab, and a young water goblin. Let's go after the shaman goblin first. I'm worried about his magic. Attack. Attack. Oh! She also gained 2 attacks. She gained 2 attacks at the same time I gained 2 attacks. That's pretty cool. And attack. And attack. Oh yeah, he is strong. Oh, he dodged it? I didn't know they could dodge attacks. I'm glad I upgraded my attack, though. Went up from 28 to 32. That's pretty cool. Weakened. You have been the victim of a weakening spell. There are evil spells afoot to undermine your fate. Fortunately, they all have their antidote. Weakening spell? What is this spell of which you speak? The attack you launch will be weakened, but the spell will be lifted for your next assault. Evil spells? Can our enemies alone weaken others with these evil spells? No, you can learn weakening spells, which make your enemies vulnerable or even make them lose action points. Antidote? What are these antidotes? Can they be learned? Yes, learning mastery of white magic should be within your grasp, and you will gain bonuses for yourself and members of your... Attack! He's almost dead. Now, what happens if that kills him? Yeah, that will happen. Oh! So if that attack kills him and there's no selectable target, then I'm not attacking anyone. Okay, so this will just go to the next person. That's kind of old school. I like that. Okay. Attack. And attack. Attack. And offensive magic, fireball. Yes! Nice. I like the strategy here. Magic. Lightning. Oh, he's gonna fry. Double lightning. Yes! Crab is dead. Victory is yours! 110 experience points gained. 206 before the next level up. So I guess most of these dungeons are going to be very linear then, which is fine. You have found Bracelets of Fire. Ooh. And 3 light healing potions. Really? Bracelets of Fire, eh? What does that do? Ooh. Increases the effectiveness of your fire spell, which I do use. Special. Prolongs your burning attacks on enemies by 1 round. Ooh, so instead of burning for 2, they burn for 3 rounds. Now I'm beginning to understand why fire is useful. You can prolong how long it burns the enemy you inflicted upon to deal even more damage over time. Very interesting. That's pretty cool, but I feel like I only want to try to wear a full set of something. And I'm pretty close to that now with iron. I just need to find the iron boots, and I'm good. Now, what is this treasure here? Saving content. An egg! It must be a dragon's egg. I can't believe it's still here after all this time. The magic of the great wyverns is so powerful that anything is possible. We should take it with us. Perhaps we can get it to hatch. Hatch it? Take the egg. That shall be no easy feat, but you are right. We are bound to find some use for it. It would be wonderful if we could. Wait, something is coming. What? What could it be? No more goblins. Behind us, there's a giant crab blocking our escape route. They are mean and vicious creatures. I don't see how we can possibly avoid it. Well, then let us attack. We have no choice. We must attack. Ooh. Giant. Ooh, that is a giant crab. Okay. Magic. Lightning. Magic. Lightning. We might actually have to dip into our items for this battle. Fireball. Ooh. He does both at the same time. He's an angry little crab. Well, he's an angry big crab. Dodge. I didn't know we could dodge too. Yes, landing some nice crits. Yes. Oh, he's getting mad. What? He summoned others? Look, a large crab has retreated and sought refuge behind the front line. Now, it will be less vulnerable to attacks. Behind front line. Are crabs the only ones capable of such tactical moves? Of course not, Orfeo. You too can seek refuge their back, or you can order one of your team to drop back. But remember, while combatants in the rear are partly shielded, their attacks are also less effective. Interesting. Attack! Our attacks are really going to be less effective, though, because we're both ranged attackers anyway. Lightning. That's what I thought. They still hit really hard. Now, if I had a physical attacker, then I could see making a difference. Okay, that was a little... It went from, my attacks went from 18 to 16, so that's... Okay. There was a difference there. Oh, the giant crab also gets 2 actions. Interesting. Oh boy. We're starting to get kind of weak here. It's almost dead. I wonder what happens when we kill it. Like, will we still have to kill the other 2 enemies? Or will we just, like, win automatically? Why do y'all keep going after Aziel? Meet your maker. Yes! The giant crab is no more. Now we just have some easy fellows to clean up. Yeah. Attack. The Gorgon. He's weak to physical attacks. And then offensive magic, fireball on the crab. Yes! We're gonna make it though, we're gonna make it. Yes! And we've never had to use any healing items, so the 6 for other boss fights. Nice. Victory is yours! 101 experience, 8. 86 points till next level up. And so far as I know, you can't buy items. What was that? Bronze trophy earned. Faery warrior. I forgot I could still earn trophies from PlayStation 3 games. But yeah, as I know, there's no shop or anything in any of these games. You can just like buy potions or healing items. So that means you have to find everything. So that means, I guess that means if you get into like a boss fight that's for you, and you don't have any other healing items, you're just out of luck. Like what happens if you get to like the end game boss, and you've used up all of your healing items before you got to the end game boss? Then you're just like, what? You can't do anything? Because you can't beat him because you have no healing items? Like, that sounds harsh. Unless, maybe you can just keep, like, entering and exiting dungeons over and over again, like other dungeons, to grind, to get, like, you know, really super strong, and then the final boss fight will be easier. Like, maybe that would make sense. I don't know. Take the dragon egg. New quest, the Dragon Egg. I thank you for following me into the cave. I am pleased we went, even if we know not what use we shall make of the egg. Lost place, and without you, it would never have been possible. I have my own agenda. You're welcome. Think nothing of it. You're right. 'Twas worth it. So what now? Time for the mirrors? Oberon. No, not right away. First, we must see Oberon. I think he'd like us to find a second companion. That told me at my awakening. Sighs. Must I go with you? The king and I don't really see eye to eye. Come. You must come with me. He asked my companions, and he will only give my mission his blessing once he has met you. Orfeo, I don't know how to say this. I have never met anyone like you. I've been meaning to... Here, this is for you. Thank you, Aziel. I'm touched. You have found Headband of Healing. Nice. I'm probably not going to be the healer for my party. I'm really going to focus on damage dealing, but I appreciate it, though. Thank you. So... do we exit this way? No. So... Up here? Ah, it is up here. I see. So we can either exit that way, or we can probably exit we came in. We'll exit through the top, that's fine. Well, maybe now that I've recruited her, yeah, it looks like we can go back in if we want to. So maybe you can do some grinding. maybe now we go speak to Oberon, and then afterwards, he might tell something, and from there we can try to recruit someone new. I think in the demo we got to fight with that other guy, the guy who sneezes a lot. I mean, it's been like maybe 10 years or so, maybe more, since I played the demo. But I feel like that's what I remember. Speak again to Oberon. Aziel, what is the meaning of this? Do you take yourself for some kind of hero? I have received complaints from the goblins of the old dragon's cave. They are furious at your intrusion. If they hadn't attacked us, they would have been spared their problems. We only wanted to see what objects of use, forgotten by the dragons, there were to be retrieved. The cave has been in ruins for ages. What on earth could you hope to find there? And now you wish to accompany Orfeo beyond the mirrors? If you exhibit similar tact and forethought, we shall have no hope of being saved. Egg. We did find these bracelets in the cave. They could be useful. We also found an egg. No doubt a dragon's egg. Yes, indeed, it is quite possibly a dragon's egg. But what in the name of Toon can you do with it? The dragons disappeared eons ago, and I doubt you could even hatch it. Pray, don't discard it, though. Who knows what mysteries you shall find beyond the mirrors. Okay. Very well, we shall keep it. Now you must find another companion, and I hope you find some more useful questions. Oh, we can't ask him about... I was wondering about that. We could ask him about Ardia or anything else. Just a few moments. Okay. Farewell. The time has come to leave. Farewell. Well, we still need to find 4 places. My tale. Recruit Aziel. Ask Aziel if he is willing to join our group. Find Aziel on the beach. Enter the dragon's cave. Pass through the cave to reach the treasure. Return with Aziel to speak to Oberon. All finished. The Awakening. Get bearings and present yourself to King Oberon. Fly to Marilu. Fly to the top of the tower. Speak to King Oberon. Find a fairy willing to join you. Recruit Aziel. Find another fairy willing to join you. Okay. Do Arachne a favor. Arachne would like to study a fabric woven in the City of Mirages. Find a swath of fabric in the City of Mirages. Make Marcius happy. Marcius dreams of one day hearing nymph laughter again. Find out how to reproduce the nymph's laughter. Help Chugflee. Chugflee wants to know what has happened to his cousin. Find Chugflee's cousin in the dragon egg. Find a way to make the dragon egg hatch. Ask advice from the inhabitants of the worlds you have visited. I helped Aziel when she was being attacked by a gang of goblins. She offered to help me in my quest. Well, I spoke to everybody. Oh, I mean, maybe you weren't, maybe it is, I mean, this is a beginner's RPG, or it really seems like a beginner's RPG. So maybe it's assuming that you went back and speaking to Oberon the first time, and went and spoke to those two fairies and were told to go visit Aslan on the beach. Then you did that, and you went to the Dragon's Cave, and we were just doing everything like back to back to back. So if that's the case, then perhaps the game doesn't think you've spoken, or hasn't prepared you to really do anything else than that. So if that's the case, then let's go back and talk to our two fairy friends, and they might point us again in a different direction. Speak to Marilu. There you are, Orfeo. Do you require our assistance? Yes. Yes, I wouldn't mind some answers. I like the face tattoo. We're all ears. Other companion. Aziel agreed to come with me, but as you can see, our group is still short one person. Do you happen to know who would be willing to join us? Alas, I have no idea. Marilis, can you think of anyone? No, I can think of no one. If you ask me, Marilu, a friend would do well to visit the other inhabitants of the island and ask them. You're right. Sorry, Orfeo. Good luck. Thanks. Thanks. I'll go take a look. Okay, so now is really when you're supposed to start flying around and talking to everybody else. Now, something else I wonder is, when I speak to all of these characters, can I potentially recruit them all? Or, since I'm only on 2 companions, I only recruit 2 per world. And so, like, if I ask this guy to join and he says yes, but someone else would have joined instead, will they not join because of that? Just a moment. I want to check on something here. Oh! That's weird. Just a moment. I had a food delivery, and I didn't quite realize. I mean, I have a new smartphone. I got an early Christmas gift. And I received no notification from Grubhub that it arrived, so it got here like almost 10 minutes ago. Just a moment. Okay, I am back. Thank you for your patience. And we did it. I know I did step away for a few moments to fetch my food. I should not be eating it for another hour and a half. I hope it stays warm. But yes, this is, I think before we start talking to everyone, we're going to save our game here. Orfeo. Level 3 Avalon autosave. We're going to overwrite that. Yes. Alright. Do you really want to exit the game? All unsaved will be lost. Yes. Well, my friends and fellows, I thank you for this, joining me for this session of RPG Afternoons. I will be reviewing the VOD to check for any audio issues or audio emphases, and hopefully next Thursday, if there are any audio oddities, I will have those straightened out. And we will continue from where we left off by speaking to all of the NPCs across Avalon all over again to see if we can locate our second companion and perhaps find those missing 4 locations on our map and maybe uncover some more treasure away. But we had fun. I'm glad we finally got to dive into this game, and it's just as fun as I remember from the demo. And yeah, it was a good time. So I would like to say again thank you to all of those who kept me company in chat. Thank you to Guns of the Helgast, thank you to Brandon, and thank you goes out to Destroyer Chuck. Let me shout out my good friend Slayer. Oops. There we go. Feel free to grace Slayer with a follow. They were last casting Grand Theft Auto 4. But yes, that will be it from us tonight. I hope you enjoyed this first part of Faery Legends of Avalon for our RPG Afternoons. Now I am going to retire for the evening. I have my 2 chihuahuas here ready and waiting to be fed. I am to cut the mail and prepare for tonight's video game awards. I am very excited. Again, I will not be able to co-stream the awards this year. Hopefully next year, or in the middle of next year, I should be Valve Steam Deck. I should have gotten the first quarter of next year, but due to part issues, everyone's pre-orders got pushed back by a quarter. So I should be receiving mine around the time of E3. So perhaps we'll even be able to co-stream that. But I don't want to make any promises just yet. I know once I receive it, I'm going to have to learn how to navigate the technology and how to stream with it. But as I said, this has been fun. I look forward to the Game Awards. Again, if you want, I'll be throwing a host over to Life of Pre. I believe she will be co-streaming the award, and so I'm very much looking forward to that. And if you want to join me in her stream, she has a very fun community, and I hope you will. The next time I'll be streaming this game will be for next Thursday for RPG Afternoons, and next time I'll be streaming in general will be tomorrow, yes, tomorrow afternoon for Franchise Fridays. And that will be from roughly 3 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time to around 6 o'clock in the evening. And we'll be streaming through some more Darksiders Genesis. So that has been a rather fun game. Again, thank you everyone for coming out and joining me. This is a game that I've been waiting over a decade, literally over a decade to play. And so far it has not disappointed. Yes, you can see the graphics have aged a bit. Again, this is being streamed from the PlayStation 3. But regardless, to me, it still comes off as quite the magical experience that I remember it being all so long ago from the demo. So, I'm going to conclude stream now. I wish you a good night, and I highly recommend checking out the Video Game Awards. So, see you again, my friends. Have a good night.